হ্যাঁ, ঠিক করছিস, ঠিক করছিস। আর গৌতমদার কাছ থেকে দেখবি, গৌতমদা খুব ভালো আসবে।
হ্যালো, হ্যালো এভরিবডি। হ্যালো,
সবারই লাগে।
হ্যালো, আমার সুধী সহকারী কর্মীবৃন্দ, একটা শিক্ষা প্রতিষ্ঠান হিসেবে আজকের দিনটা আমাদের কাছে অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ এবং গৌরবের। কারণ আজ আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হয়েছে আমাদের দেশের মাননীয় শিক্ষা প্রতিমন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়। আমরা ওনাকে পেয়ে সত্যিই ধন্য। আজকের অনুষ্ঠান আমরা শুরু করব আমাদের কলেজ সদস্যদের পরিবেশিত উদ্বোধনী সঙ্গীতের মাধ্যমে। Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Dr. BCREC Engineering College and Group of Institutions, Durgapur, is extremely happy and honored to have with us Dr. Subhash Sarkar, Honorable Union Minister of State for Education, Government of India. To mark the auspicious beginning of this program today, may I have the pleasure of inviting Professor Dola Sinha, Professor Priyanka Roy, Professor Shubhajit Bhattacharya, and Professor Debkanta Chakraborty for their inaugural song. Sir, please. Thank you, esteemed colleagues, for this fantastic rendition of yours. এখন আমরা আমাদের অনুষ্ঠানের মূল পর্বে চলে যাব। এখন আমি মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়কে মঞ্চে আসন গ্রহণ করার জন্য অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি। একই সঙ্গে আমি ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশনসের মাননীয় সভাপতি ও সাধারণ সম্পাদক যথাক্রমে মাননীয় ডক্টর সত্যজিৎ বোস মহাশয় ও শ্রী তরুণ ভট্টাচার্য মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি মঞ্চে আসন গ্রহণ করবার জন্য। আমি ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজের মাননীয় অধ্যক্ষ শ্রী সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার মহাশয়কেও অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি মঞ্চে আসন গ্রহণ করার জন্য। May I now have the honor and privilege of requesting our dignitaries, Honorable Dr. Subhash Sarkar, Union Minister of State for Education, Government of India, Dr. Satyajit Bose, President, Dr. BCREC Engineering College and Group of Institutions, Sri Torun Bhattacharya, General Secretary, Dr. BCREC Group of Colleges, Professor Dr. Sanjay S. Pawar, Principal, Dr. BCREC Engineering College, to kindly grace the stage with their kind presence. সকলকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই। Thank you everyone. মাননীয় সভাপতি ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশন ডক্টর সত্যজিৎ বোস, মাননীয় সাধারণ সম্পাদক ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ অ্যান্ড গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশনস শ্রীযুক্ত শ্রী তরুণ ভট্টাচার্য মহাশয়, অধ্যক্ষ ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ এবং উপস্থিত সুধী সহকারী বৃন্দ, আজ আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন ডক্টর সরকার, যিনি আমাদের গর্ব। ছোট থেকেই তিনি একজন মেধাবী ছাত্র ছিলেন। বাঁকুড়া খ্রিস্টান কলেজ থেকে বিজ্ঞান বিভাগে স্নাতক ডিগ্রি অর্জন করে ঐতিহ্যবাহী বাঁকুড়া সম্মেলনী মেডিকেল কলেজ থেকে MBBS পাশ করেন। এছাড়াও আলট্রাসোনোগ্রাফি, ইনফার্টিলিটি এবং ল্যাপ্রোস্কোপিতে সার্টিফিকেট কোর্স করার পর তিনি চিকিৎসক হিসেবে পুরো দস্তুর আত্মনিয়োগ করেন। তার 28 বছরের দীর্ঘ পেশাদার জীবনে 33,000-এরও বেশি শিশু তার তত্ত্বাবধানে নিরাপদে এই পৃথিবীতে ভূমিষ্ঠ হতে সক্ষম হয়েছে। তার কর্মকাণ্ড শুধু চিকিৎসা কর্মেই সীমাবদ্ধ নয়, সামাজিক নানা ক্ষেত্রে নানাভাবে তার কর্মপরিধি ব্যাপৃত। ভারতের যুব সমাজের গৌরব স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ প্রতিষ্ঠিত রামকৃষ্ণ মিশন, ভারত সেবাশ্রম সংঘ, বিদ্যাভারতী, লায়ন্স ক্লাব, ভলেন্টারি ব্লাড ডোনার্স অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের মতো স্বেচ্ছাসেবী সংগঠনের কাজেও তিনি নিবেদিত। ইন্ডিয়ান মেডিকেল অ্যাসোসিয়েশন, ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল ও আমাদের রাজ্যের কল্যাণীতে অবস্থিত অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ হাসপাতাল এইমসের সম্মানীয় সদস্য তিনি। রাজনীতির ময়দানেও তিনি এক উজ্জ্বল দৃষ্টান্ত। 2019 সালে অনুষ্ঠিত ভারতের 17তম সাধারণ নির্বাচনে বাঁকুড়া লোকসভা কেন্দ্র থেকে জয়লাভ করে ভারতের সংসদের সম্মানীয় সদস্য হিসেবে তিনি নির্বাচিত হন। পরবর্তীকালে আসে সেই সন্ধিক্ষণ যখন ভারতের শিক্ষা প্রতিমন্ত্রী হিসেবে তার উপর দায়িত্ব অর্পিত হয়। শিক্ষা প্রতিমন্ত্রী হিসেবেই আজ তিনি আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন। সাংসদ ও মন্ত্রিত্বের দায়িত্ব ছাড়াও তিনি সংসদীয় স্বাস্থ্য ও পরিবার কল্যাণ সংক্রান্ত স্থায়ী কমিটি ও বিদ্যুৎ ও ন্যূনতম পুনর্নবীকরণ শক্তি মন্ত্রক পর্যালোচনা কমিটিরও সদস্য। তার এই কৃতিত্বের জন্যে আমরা তাকে জানাই আমাদের অকুণ্ঠ কৃতজ্ঞতা, শ্রদ্ধা এবং অভিনন্দন। আমরা অবগত আছি যে 2020 সালের 29শে জুলাই দিনটি ভারতের শিক্ষাক্ষেত্রে একটি অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ দিন। এই দিনটিতেই আমাদের দেশের দীর্ঘ 34 বছর আগে প্রবর্তিত হওয়া পুরাতন জাতীয় শিক্ষানীতির বদলে নতুন জাতীয় শিক্ষানীতি মন্ত্রিসভায় অনুমোদিত হয়, যা ছিল আধুনিক ভারতের জন্য অত্যন্ত জরুরি একটা পদক্ষেপ। নতুন জাতীয় শিক্ষানীতি প্রণয়ন হওয়ার 1 বছর অতিক্রান্ত এবং ডক্টর সরকার শিক্ষা মন্ত্রকের প্রতিমন্ত্রী হিসেবে এই নীতির প্রসার এবং সফল প্রয়োগে সব সময় ব্রতী। আমরা আবারও তাকে জানাই আমাদের আন্তরিক অভিনন্দন। এখন আমাদের প্রিয় সভাপতি ডক্টর সত্যজিৎ বোস মহাশয়কে আমি অনুরোধ করছি মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়কে আমাদের কলেজ পরিবারের পক্ষ থেকে উত্তরীয় সহযোগে বরণ করে নেওয়ার জন্যে। May I now have the honor of requesting Dr. Satyajit Bose, President, Dr. BCREC Group of Colleges, to kindly welcome and felicitate our guest of the day, Dr. Subhash Sarkar with Uttoriyo. এখন আমি আমাদের কলেজ পরিবারের প্রিয় সাধারণ সম্পাদক মাননীয় শ্রী তরুণ ভট্টাচার্য মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি আমাদের কলেজের পক্ষ থেকে মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকারকে একটি শাল অর্পণ করার জন্য। May I now have the honor of requesting Sri Torun Bhattacharya, General Secretary, Dr. BCREC Group of Colleges, to kindly felicitate our honorable guest with a shawl. Thank you, sir. ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে। এবার ডক্টর বিসি রয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজের অধ্যক্ষ ডক্টর সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি আমাদের পক্ষ থেকে একটি স্মারক মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়ের হাতে তুলে দেওয়ার জন্য। মে আই নাও রিকোয়েস্ট Professor Dr. Sanjay S. Pawar, Principal, Dr. B.C. Roy Engineering College, Durgapur, to kindly felicitate and welcome Dr. Subhash Sarkar with a memento. Thank you, sir. এখন আমি আমাদের মাননীয় সভাপতি ডক্টর সত্যজিৎ বোস মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি তার স্বাগত ভাষণ দেওয়ার জন্য। May I now have the honor of inviting our President, sir, Dr. Satyajit Bose, to render his welcome address. Sir, please.
Good morning, colleagues and my dear teachers. Good morning, sir. Good morning, my Dr. Sanjay Pawar and my General Secretary and all my fellow members in the society. So, a warm welcome from the BCREC Engineering Group of Colleges. We are so honored that you are here with us. You've all heard about his CV, but I am going beyond that CV and talking to you about the human being that I know of Dr. Subhash Sarkar. He is a brilliant student, he is honest, he is dedicated, disciplined and very illustrious doctor. He has done so many cases. He has done to the extent that he is capable of doing 12 big operations in a day. And to our great pride, that has been surpassed by his own son, who has done 13 cases in a day. That is absolutely brilliant. And he's a tremendously talented doctor, it does go without saying. And he has contributed immensely in his field of expertise. And more importantly, he is a messiah for the underprivileged and needy. So many times we've interacted and sir has told me, in front of you, I will always call him sir, he's the biggest man in this thing today. And he's always talked about Pallik to Dekhe Deven Jano, so that needy patients are looked after, and we've always done this for him. So welcome, sir. And before I actually start going into the main thing, I'll just tell you a brief few words about the BCREC Engineering College to sir. This college this society was established in 1999 by the then president, late Mr. Dulal Mitra, is no more with us. Torun Bhattacharya, the General Secretary, Janel Singh, with the Treasurer, and Ratan Rai Chaudhary and Nikhil Sikdar. They are the founding society members. They formed the society in 1999. In 2000, in the year 2000, 4 disciplines got approved from the AICTS, and with electrical, ECE, computer science, and IT. 2003, within 3 years, mechanical engineering got added. 2004, MBA got added and 3.3 acres of land was acquired for the pharmacy college. 2005, MCA course was started and B.Pharm course was started. Sir, if you notice that every year something else is occurring each time. 2007, MTech in electrical and ECE was started, and in 2009, MTech in computer science was started. And then in 2008, we got MBA in computer science, electronics and electrical. 2010, civil engineering and BBA courses were started. 2013, hospital management courses started. And polytechnic course was started with 5 streams in the new campus. And then in 2014, BCREC becomes a nodal center for Macaut and IIT Mumbai. And the MOU executed between BCREC and the Cambridge Marketing College in the UK. And 2020, the final NBA was accredited for pharmacy and allied sciences. And in the year 2021, we got the NAC or the NARC accreditation. And most importantly, our College of Pharmacy also became the second in West Bengal and was in 2 consecutive years became within the first 100 of the pharmacy colleges of India. So now, and we also like to tell you that we are a college with more than 5,200 students, and we want to attain new plumes, we want to break more barriers, we want to break the glass ceiling apparently that is on us. And for that, for the engineering college, we have got with us Professor Sanjay Pawar, who has shifted from Mumbai to be with us in Durgapur. And we are now, our main thing is going to be research, publications, citations, industry connect, and PhD courses, setting up quantum labs, and tie up with foreign universities, and to become the IIT of private engineering colleges in the country. And we have already talked to Sir, Dr. Subhash Sarkar, to assist us in getting various grants, and he said he will look after it, and this is going to be an extreme help to us. And with these very few words, I again welcome Dr. Subhash Sarkar to this organization, and deliver also, will be part of the delivery very soon, we'll be able to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Dr. Boschke, আমরা ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। এবার ডক্টর বিসি রয় ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজের অধ্যক্ষ ডক্টর সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি তার সংক্ষিপ্ত ভাষণের জন্য। May I request the pleasure of inviting Professor Dr. Sanjay S. Pawar, Principal Dr. BC Roy Engineering College, Durgapur, to say a few words on this august occasion. Sir, please.
Honorable Minister Sir, Dr. Subhash Sarkar, Minister of State of Education of Government of India, President of the Trust, Dr. Satyajit Bose, General Secretary, Mr. Tarun Bhattacharya ji, and my dear friends, I once again welcome Sir to this campus, and as a principal, I welcome you all for this occasion of welcoming Sir. I, being a principal here, my role here is again with respect to the higher education, and Government of India, just now we have seen that a new policy is coming, has came into picture, and it's our responsibility now to whatever the guidelines has been given by NEP to implement that. There are multiple stages, multiple ways in which case we are implementing to the excellence of an education. Some of this part is with respect to us is in higher education. In higher education, multiple things are there. One of them thing is a multidisciplinary activities to be done. So what we can see in future is, rather than having a single entity of a college of one particular exclusive thing, we can combine this cluster. That's what we have a culture or the cluster of institutions here. One of an example which I was speaking to Sir also, a multidisciplinary best example we can plan in future is a combination of an health, combination of a fifth generation wireless network, which I'm expertise, as well as AI. This combination will really help in all the things with respect to a futuristic vision of a multiple sectors, health sectors actually. And this also will bring us some kind of a research innovations in the part and thought process at our people. We have a lot of people here, a lot of expertises there. We can, what is important thing is to literally identify the issues, problem, and then go to the down to the earth, to the problem, to the solution. To help this case, we are already being in touch with multiple agencies. I have already talked to various agencies with the help of Sir. Some of them to be talked is University of Berkeley. In fact, yesterday we had a discussion with IIT Hyderabad or information with respect to starting a quantum lab. In case of a futuristic quantum, all of you know, again, in the next 4 to 5 years, a lot of things are going to be changed. And unless and until we really reach to the knowledge and problem solutions to these activities, it is very important for us, and we are planning with the help of, we can also propose some kind of a project and proposal to the Government of India, and I'm sure sir will help us in these combinations, and it will be some kind of innovative work, not only at state, national level, but in addition with, we'll also try to solve the local issues also. Some of them, in fact, I had a meeting with yesterday's meeting with some of the HODs, and one of the problem or that solution where I was thinking was of a drone applications. I had also asked what are the ways, in which case in this area how many drones are there and how many services can be done. New guidelines of DGCA are there. We can utilize these guidelines of a DGCA. We can have a certificate program, we can have a services program, etc. with respect to drone. I have some of the companies or the name of the companies who offer these services. So such thing, there are so many things we can have in future with respect to the services and local needs also. As many times again I am saying, research happens at national, international level, but what are the requirements of the local needs also, if you can think on that one and contribute as a responsible society, that will help us. I'm sure with the combination of a support of trust, sir, and all you people, we will do that. And the combination of the interrelations we have with the medical sector, pharmacy sector, as well as engineering, we can contribute to that. I once again welcome you, sir, and thanks for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Power, for your informative words. আপনাকে ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে আমরা এবার সেই সন্ধিক্ষণে এসে পৌঁছেছি যার জন্য আমরা সকলে অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করছি। আমি ভারতবর্ষের মাননীয় শিক্ষা প্রতিমন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়কে তার মূল্যবান অভিভাষণ উপস্থাপন করার জন্য অনুরোধ জানাচ্ছি। The time has finally come that we all have been waiting for eagerly. May I now have the honor of inviting honorable guest for the day, Dr. Subhash Sarkar, Union Minister for State Education, Government of India, to kindly render his keynote address. So please.
Namaskar, greetings to all. Respected Dr. Satyajit Bose, President of this Dr. BCREC Engineering College Society, Sri Tarun Bhattacharya, General Secretary, Dr. BCREC Engineering College Society, Dr. Sanjay Pawar, Principal, Dr. BCREC Engineering College, and Mr. Janal Singh, who is the founder member, as well as Mr. Ratun Rai Chaudhary. সবাই একবার নাম বলার পরে দাঁড়িয়ে দিন না। Mr. Nikhil Shibdar, and I should not omit who is conducting this program, Madam Devoshi Bhattacharya. She is also faculty of this institute. And all members of Dr. BCREC Engineering College and Group Fraternity sitting in front. I thank you for inviting me to this college, and I am pleased to and feel proud to be here with you. Durgapur, yes, Durgapur is a big industrial city full of noise and bustle. The college is situated in a sylvan location with the city and absolutely free from the clamor of the city life, which has made this college a unique, ideal place for study and research. Dr. BCREC Engineering College started its journey in 2000 and christened in the same of the renowned doctor and ex-Chief Minister of West Bengal, Bharat Ratna, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai. After winning independence from the clutches of British rule, it was the immediate task for the leaders of the country to rebuild it with industrialization, universal education, etc. Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai, one of the freedom fighters and leaders of India, rightly selected Durgapur as one of the industrial hubs of West Bengal, owing to its proximity to natural resources like coal, iron, water and other minerals. But a natural resource is enough for industrialization? No, not at all. No production is possible without men and machines. And no machine is made without science and technology. And no science and technology is invented without the scientists and technocrats who are made of flesh and blood and mortal human beings. So to fulfill the dream of Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai and to run the industries of his dream, to keep pace with the time in this era of globalization, high caliber scientists and technocrats are indispensable, which this college is producing for the last 21 years. I think it is a great achievement of this college for the cause of society. I understand that the institute evolved from the concerted effort of like-minded professionals and philanthropic entrepreneurs who strove hard to create an institution of global standards of learning through synergic application of creativity, innovation and discipline. A solid grounding in terms of domain knowledge, hands-on training, capacity building and managed skills has enabled Dr. BCREC Engineering College to emerge as an esteemed center of learning in the fields of engineering, technology, management and computer applications, and that too within a short space of time. Though it is for the first time I am visiting this college, but I have heard about this college like everybody in this region. Truly this college has been able to carve a niche in the sphere of technical education in West Bengal as well as India. I know that the students of this college are now spread in every corner of this world and leading their lives as successful professionals. We are going through a pandemic which is unprecedented in the history of the last 100 years. The government of India is highly concerned and always stands with the people of the country for any help. As a country, we have managed this pandemic very efficiently and with utmost sincerity. I appreciate the effort of the scientific community of the country for developing indigenous corona vaccine, that is Covaxin and Covishield, and happy to announce that more than 100 crore people have been vaccinated and the remaining will be vaccinated soon. The credit goes to our visionary Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji and other so many spheres of the field, that is the health, family worker, frontline workers. We are running to the normal situation, but the pandemic is not over yet. We had to change the nature of imparting education, and the government with the help of all stakeholders, was able to deliver lectures and take exams through the use of digital mediums. I am glad to learn that Dr. BCREC Engineering College, Durgapur, has been recognized as an active and one of the top 100 local chapters. Rating of the college is A, which is based on performance in NPTEL online certification courses over the years. Yes, it is indeed a remarkable recognition of the innate quality of this great institution that Dr. BCREC Engineering College, Durgapur, has been awarded the prestigious scheme of AICTE Idea Lab, which is a part of the mission Atmanirbhar Bharat by Government of India. After facing a rigorous screening process of AICTE across the country, Dr. BCREC Engineering College is one among 49 such elite institutions where AICTE has approved such a lab. My dear friends, engineering courses provide endless possibilities and open the door for a new world. All of you must use this opportunity and strive to be a global leader. I will tell you about a West Bengal educated, very famous person who leads the topmost company in the world. Yes, you got it right. Sri Sundar Pichai, the present CEO of Google, he got his education at IIT Kharagpur, and today he is one of the pioneers in the technical industry. He was born in Tamil Nadu and earned his education in West Bengal, and today he is leading the world's dream company. It has been an incredible journey for an engineering graduate, and all of you must take inspiration from his journey. My dear friends, I am also happy to share with you all that NEP 2020 is the first education policy of the 21st century and replaces the 34-year-old national policy on education that was NEP 1986 under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. He has said that the aim of policy is to transform the education sector and place it at par with the world-class systems which bring out the best in our students. Built on the foundational pillars of access, mind it, access, equity, quality, affordability and accountability. The NEP 2020 is aligned to the 2030 agenda for sustainable development. It aims to transform into a vibrant knowledge society and global knowledge superpower. The policy has been formulated after a very detailed consultative process, unprecedented in depth and scale. With the implementation of the transformative NEP 2020, young minds will access quality education. The NEP 2020 facilitates the inclusion of transformative curricula that aim for this is very important, for the holistic development of learners, equipping them with the key 21st century skills, enhancing essential learning and critical thinking, and placing greater focus on experiential learning, thereby providing a holistic approach to the learning process. The NEP 2020 provides benefits to the talent pool from diverse socio-economic backgrounds across the country. As India moves towards becoming a knowledge economy and society, more and more young Indians aspire to higher education. Given the 21st century requirements, quality higher education must aim to develop good, thoughtful, well-rounded and creative individuals. NEP 2020 offers multidisciplinary and holistic education across the sciences, social sciences, arts, humanities and sports for a multidisciplinary world to ensure the unity and integrity of all knowledges. It is said that the jobs of the future are yet to be created. This is very important. But with the implementation of NEP 2020, focusing on 21st century skills, scientific temper and evidence-based thinking, creativity and innovativeness, sense of aesthetics, this is very important, and art, oral and written communication, this is also very important, health and nutrition, physical education, wellness, fitness and sports, collaboration and teamwork, this is also very important, problem solving and logical reasoning, coding and computational thinking, environmental awareness, this is also very important, environmental awareness for the all, water and resources conservation, students will be future ready. Multidisciplinary education will complement the importance of building cross-disciplinary competencies and deep competencies in one discipline among our students. Students need to be assessed on high-order skills such as analysis, critical thinking and conceptual clarity. This is very important to ensure better learning outcomes. Thus, we need to look at education through a holistic approach. My dear students, thus possibly they are not here, but I think they can hear later on. India is a diverse, multilingual and multicultural country, and we celebrate unity in diversity, and education should become a catalyst to promote peace and harmony in our society. On the 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat was announced by Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji on 31st October 2015. Through this innovative measure, the knowledge of the culture, this is very important, traditions and practices of different states and unities will lead to an enhanced understanding and bonding between one another, thereby strengthening the unity and integrity of India. This will lead to national integration and pave the way for nationalistic feeling amongst the students. This is also very important for his life, his family life and his life in the society and the country. Today's time demands a comprehensive education even in the field of engineering and professional courses. It is not only important to learn about your professional courses, but also critical to understand the nuances of empathy, compassion and well-being to lead the right life of future. Students must involve themselves in all kinds of education and enrich themselves during this journey. I would also like to highlight the importance of value-based education. This is very important. Instead of merely attributing education to classroom learning, value-based education teaches us how we can deal with the challenges in our life in an ethical manner, while ensuring that we also adhere to the values of the society. This is very, very important. My dear faculties, it is your responsibility to teach the students. I would also like to request the professors of the institute to ensure that they inform the students about Indian values and discuss how they can be implemented in day-to-day life. According to experts, most of the values are entrenched in individuals at a very young stage in life. You have the special challenge and responsibility to provide the best values to these engineers to equip them to be ideal citizens and professionals in the future. As we move into the next decade, India faces substantial challenges in ensuring that our students possess the necessary skills to deal with the new and upcoming subjects. Areas such as nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, and business analytics were considered as emerging areas at one time, but now have developed into areas which find application in products or services of everyday use. Students have to ensure that they keep track of the latest developments in new areas which have recently come up for discussion but may be relevant in the future years. All the engineering colleges of the country have the duty to not only ensure that we have tech leaders for the business ventures, but also entrepreneurs who can dream and create the next big business venture. We need to create students who can create business ventures which can provide employment. This is very important, which can provide employment to others while also emerging as globally renowned companies. That is, we have to teach our students, please don't be only job seekers, you please try to be job providers. As our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has envisioned for Startup India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, students must focus and aim towards being the job creators rather than job seekers. The government has supported the establishment of new startups both in the software sector and the manufacturing sector. It has made the process of registration of companies easier, and now only one single form needs to be submitted as the integrated document. Registration for GST and PAN number has been simplified. The government is also aware that startups need support to grow and need to conserve their capital and plow back their profits into their business. To enable this, the government provided several tax breaks to new business ventures, and I request all of you to take benefit from them. My dear students, I am telling these things for your future life, and you should have imagination. All these sentences for my dear students and for my dear faculties, you also place a dream for them. A frequently asked question is, how do we get skilled labor to power our new business? The government has tried to deal with this problem as well through the Skill India program run by the National Skill Development Corporation. The Skill India program will provide a skilled workforce to the entrepreneurs and help them to expand their business. Along with Make in India, we have also received a call from our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji to work on the path of Atmanirbhar Bharat, this goal of Atmanirbharata is a fundamental pillar to India growing as a world power in the coming decades. As you may have all noticed, countries across the world are taking steps to ensure that the latest technologies which have been developed by their companies cannot be transferred to other countries. The benefits of the presence of a strong domestic industry could be seen in the COVID-19 crisis itself, when due to the strong domestic pharmaceutical industry, we could produce large quantities of essential medicines and medical equipment, not only for our own use, but could also export it or donate it to other friendly countries. We are also among the leading countries in the field of vaccine development, and the world is looking forward to our pharmaceutical companies producing vaccines for a large part of the global population. You should feel proud that we are one of the 5 countries, those who have produced COVID vaccine. We are the only one country which is producing 3 kinds of vaccine. Beyond manufacturing, we will also have to look at developing the service sectors. This is very important, and emerge as a destination for companies who are looking for highly qualified professionals. This is also very important for my dear students who are looking for highly qualified professionals providing good services at reasonable prices. The government is ready to support youth who come up with the innovative ideas for establishing industries both in the manufacturing and service sectors in the country. We also need to think about ensuring a healthy environment for our future generation, and you as business leaders will have a critical role in that regard. Business should continue with their efforts to minimize the effect of their activities on the environment, and you can support this mission in your position as a business manager in the future. My dear faculty friends, are you ready to interact something? Can you share any experience that can say emotional attachment in your professional life with the students? Anybody? This is one question. And another is, can you share any incidents that your student has attained in a very high position, either in the job or as a manufacturer or as an entrepreneur? Anyone? It may be in this institute, it may be in other institute where you were previously. Anyone? Cordless ache? Is there any cordless? If anybody can write these experiences, it will be I will request any of the faculty to write this. Yes, madam, please.
Sir, in my 32 years of teaching career, there are many such experiences, but I would like to share one experience I have had in this particular college. I had an MBA student from the 12-14 batch. So he was one student. He was always, he was not a very good student as such, academically, but he was very energetic, and he would, like whenever any program was to be conducted, he was always the frontliner. So at the end, he did get some placements from our college, but one day he called me up because I was teaching the students entrepreneurship in my college for a prolonged period of time. So at that point, I always kept encouraging them. At that time, you know, so much of trust was not given to entrepreneurship, whether it was within the institution or across the country. So, but I used to talk to them about it, and I used to tell them, because as a student, when we were students, we did not have this as a subject. So he later on, one day he called me up and he said, "Ma'am, you had asked us to become entrepreneurs. I have got a job, but I'm not liking the job. I want to become an entrepreneur. May I come back to you and talk to you?" So at that time, I was also not experienced. He was also not experienced. We started the journey together. He opened up an event management company in Asansol. Now slowly we were working together, and then you know, he progressed, he diversified, he pivoted a lot, and today when I look up the internet, he is running the third largest event management company in West Bengal, employing some of our students also. Like that was, you can say, an experience. Now even today, whenever he takes up any new you know, area of business, he always calls up and asks, "Ma'am, ye theek hai to? Kare to? Aap kya kehti hai?" So that was something I really liked. And today when entrepreneurship is being encouraged to such an extent, we both feel proud. Like that sort of emotional feeling is attached to it. This is just one experience I thought I could share since you were talking about entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your great achievement. Anyone?
Just to share, sir, good morning. Just to share, as you are interested. So one student, actually, that student, one of my student in computer science, actually, that student was not regular in the class. I was taking the class, and one day, as he was habituated, I just thrown him out. Just, you are regular late comer, so just stay outside. That time he was very much angry toward me. After a few days, he came back to me and said, "I'm sorry." Then I told him, it's not a matter of say sorry to me, say sorry to yourself, because whatever you have done, just try to be regular and try to correct yourself. So after a few years, that student, actually he was that much not getting very much interested in all the subject. He was interested in some particular subject. I just advise him, whatever subject you are, concentrate on those, and some other subject, if you concentrate on one or two subjects, other subjects will automatically get interested in. And so later on he took the interest, and later, after passing out, few days he struggled, but after a few 5-6 months, one day he just called me. He said, "I got an interview call from DRDO. So how to face the interview?" I just advise him, don't think anything, don't expect that you are supposed to get the job. Whatever you know, face the interview with eye to eye with the interviewer, and whatever you know, just say confidently. And whatever you don't know, you say, "Sir, I don't know, I have forgotten." Be honest to your answer. Don't try to just mislead the interviewer. So after that, just before entering the interview, he just called me. He was pretty nervous. So then he faced the interview. After the interview, just after the interview, he again called me. Sir, it seems that I am selected. So it's your credit, it's not my credit. So he is now DRDO scientist, working at DRDO scientist, working in data science. So some other students is also there. He was also late. He was also the backbenchers actually. And he was also like that. I just somehow motivated him. So whatever you are interested in, just do that. And pursue that class as you like. But if you pursue your interest, then other things will be done automatically. Because sense of perfection has the impact in other fields also. Automatically that sense of perfection will transfer. So I also got some review from me, but later on somehow. He is now in Indigo and one of the event manager in Indigo in Calcutta itself. So he also phoned after getting the selection. So that way we try to pursue and motivate the students actually. This little story, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, especially for your sentence that you answer what you know, but keeping your eyes in contact with the interviewers. This is very, very important sentence you have told. Thank you, please. Anyone?
Yes, sir. I would like to talk about one of my cadets. So he was from the mechanical engineering department. So still, as you were talking about the emotional attachment, I think being the teachers, so we need to connect to our students, and so that this connection is a lifetime connection. They remember us that yes, these teachers have been a part of our lives. And this cadet of mine is an IPS posted in Delhi, and still he is in touch, Dhananjay Kumar, and it really makes me very proud, sir. There are many more, and it really gives a pleasure and a feeling of proudness that yes, we are here to cater them, to bring out the best in them. So feel blessed to be a part of their lives, sir. And this is how we get attached emotionally, sir. Thank you.
Good. Yes, sir wants to. You? Oh.
Very good morning to you, sir.
Please tell your name first.
I am Shunita De, Dr. Shunita De. I and Madam and Devadrita ma'am, who is anchoring this session today, we are honored to be part of the English department in this college, Dr. BCREC Engineering College. And our stories of emotional attachment, because we are in the basic science and humanities department, they are uncountable, sir. When I joined in 2005, I would like to share one small incident from there. There was a student called Polumi Bangali. She did not get her job at Capgemini. I was there at 8 o'clock in the night. That was probably my first or second year in BCREC. I didn't know the layout of BCREC as well. And that student came to me and then said, ma'am, is bar bhi nahi hua. Baba ma ke ki uttar debo? Baba ma continuously jigesh korche. Ma'am, I'm feeling like dying. I'm feeling like killing myself. I held the student's hand and I said, chalo, opore. She said, where, ma'am? I said, let's go to the terrace. You said you want to kill yourself. Let me show you the way to the terrace. It is still open probably. You can jump from there and kill yourself. And she was not expecting this kind of a reaction. So she said, no, ma'am, I was just saying this because I am so sad. And I said, Polumi, there are two ways. You can be frustrated, dejected, upset, and quit. Or you can work with me. I'm a new teacher here. I will personally work with you. You can give yourself 1 month time. Sir, ajke amar chokhe jol eshe jacche. She is in IBM London. And she is married to a Punjabi. And this is not because of me. I am nothing. This is Dr. BCREC Engineering College. We are not good. We are simply great. We are a small college with a large heart, sir. As we are talking now, 19 of our students are sitting for our Wipro personal interview round. You must have noticed me, madam, we are all on the phone. Phone mute kora ache, we are all on the phone. Our students are asking, Shudeep Ghosh from AC, very poor family, very modest financial background. He's asking, ma'am, gotokal je blue shirt ta porechilam ajke porbo, ma'am. So this is the emotional connect we have with our students. This is Dr. BCREC Engineering College, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Here. here. Professor is there. Please, first of all, you tell your name.
I was working in the EC department for a long time as a professor. So I'm talking about EC department. So many of our students are working or doing well across the country and abroad as well. But one of my students, he did M.Tech from our department, and name is Vishwarab Rana. He did his PhD from IIST Shibpur, and recently he is working in South Korea in the defense sector, and now he has launched one good idea, that is digital electromagnetic, and which is a very, very good contribution to the electromagnetic community. Okay, thank you.
He is the alumni of this college, or?
Yes, this college.
Oh, then he did PhD from Shibpur IIST.
Yes. After that, he has gone to work on South Korea.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Anyone?
I'm Shomudip Das from Department of Civil Engineering. Actually, I am one of the new members of this department, which is obviously the newest department in this institute. I would like to tell you two incidents of two of our students. One of them actually graduated from here in the year 2019, and another one in this particular year, 2021. In the year 2021, one of our students actually have got the chance to do his MS from the University of Columbia, New York. And the another one, obviously, that I'd like to mention is the Trishit Chandra from the 2019 batch. He's actually currently doing his PhD from IIT Madras. So in the initial years of his studying in this particular college, he was out of track. He was not getting motivated for the studies, and due to some of his friends, he was actually going out of track. So at that particular point, he wasn't recognized as a good student from our department, but our head of the department, Dr. Sanjay Sengupta, recognized him, and he did all the hard work with him. In the final year also, he did his project work under the guidance of Dr. Sanjay Sengupta. And on the day of his defense in this particular institute, I told him that you should carry your project report when you will be going for your master degrees interview. And on that particular day, he realized that what is the importance of that project report. And after a few days, when he went to the interview, many of the questions were asked from that particular project report, and that actually helped him to get selected in that particular institute. So that is from my part, actually, those two students. I hope that in the future also, we will be able to create this kind of students who will be doing wonders in their own field.
Please repeat once the name of the institute.
Dr. BCREC Engineering College.
No. Where he was selected?
He was selected in NIT Kurukshetra.
NIT Kurukshetra.
And currently he is actually doing his PhD in IIT Madras.
Anyone? Only two more.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Sabbir Chaturabdar from Computer Science Department. I joined in this institute in 2009, and in 2013 I got one experience that I let you share. One student, I was taking class for EIE department, Shan Priya. She was the final year student in time. She asked all of a sudden to me that, sir, I need some LOR for my MS in USA. So I gave her, and she got selected in Iowa State University in USA. After completion of her MS, she again called me up, and all of a sudden she is telling me that, sir, I need one more recommendation from you to have my PhD over there. It's pretty surprising to me. I said, well, you have spent 2 years over there. Why don't you taking the LOR from your own institute professors? She just replied me back, sir, it's worthy for you only once. So that's my best achievement so far I can recall. That the belief, the faith she had during her BTech in this institution, she yet to remember that yes, this is worthy for me still in this upcoming days. That's my best feelings actually gave it to me. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Last one. Anyone?
Good afternoon, sir. Myself Atim Mukherjee. I am the lecturer of EC department.
Which department?
Electronics department of BCREC Polytechnic, Dr. BCREC Polytechnic College. I have about 10 years experience. I briefly tell about only 3 students. One is established as a Group B scientist in NIOT, National Institute of Ocean Technology. And one of my students currently trying to establish a paper bag manufacturing unit in Kolkata. He's a very good student. He has a diploma in mechanical, but he's trying to establish a paper bag manufacturing unit. That's all.
Thank you very much. I would like to request the authority, the few gold mines just now you have received from our faculties, you can put in your next souvenir or any brochures of your college. I think it will be a tremendous enriching matter for the student, faculty, and the students who will come to this institute for them. I should rest part. There is moving ahead. While we work towards ensuring the growth of the nation, we also have to remember that the larger chunk of our population still lives in our villages. This is important for the holistic education. We have to work towards ensuring that the benefits of India's growth story reach this part of the population. That we have to teach our students also. As some of the best minds in the country, I encourage you to think about more ways on how the fruit of India's growth can result in more tangible benefits for millions of Indians in village. Last but not the least, let me quote Bharat Ratna Dr. BCREC, on whose name this esteemed college has been named. We have the ability, and if, with our faith in our future, we exert ourselves with determination, nothing, I am sure, no obstacles, however formidable or insurmountable they may appear at present, can stop our progress if all work unitedly, keeping our vision clear and with a firm grasp of our problems. So, my dear friends, I wish all of you the best in your journey to be future leaders. May you become the change agent and bring tremendous success to our motherland and make us all proud. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Sir, your inspiring and insightful thoughts will forever be remembered by all of us. And thank you once again, my esteemed colleagues, for making this session really emotional and memorable. ধন্যবাদ মাননীয় মন্ত্রী ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকার মহাশয়। আপনার মূল্যবান অভিভাষণে আমরা প্রত্যেকে আলোকিত হলাম। আপনার এই সাহচর্য আমাদের স্মৃতিতে অমলিন হয়ে থেকে যাবে। আপনার সুস্বাস্থ্য ও দীর্ঘ নিরোগ জীবন আমরা প্রত্যেকে কামনা করি। এবার আমি আমাদের প্রিয় সাধারণ সম্পাদক মাননীয় শ্রী তরুণ ভট্টাচার্য মহাশয়কে অনুরোধ করছি তার ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপক বক্তব্য রাখার জন্য। May I now have the honor of inviting Sri Torun Bhattacharya, General Secretary, BCREC Group of Colleges, to render his vote of thanks. Sir, please.
আজকের এই মনজ্ঞ অনুষ্ঠান সমাপ্তির পথে আমি প্রথমেই মাননীয় ডাক্তার সুভাষ সরকারকে আমাদের কলেজের ডক্টর BCREC ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজ ও গ্রুপ অফ ইনস্টিটিউশনের সোসাইটির তরফ থেকে তাকে হার্দিক নমস্কার, ধন্যবাদ এবং অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। তিনি ভারতবর্ষের মতো একটা এত বড় দেশের মানব সম্পদ উন্নয়ন দপ্তরের দায়িত্বপূর্ণ পদে থাকা সত্ত্বেও আমাদের অনুরোধকে তিনি উপেক্ষা না করে আজকে আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হওয়ার জন্য এবং তার মূল্যবান যে বক্তব্য নিউ এডুকেশন পলিসি এবং কিভাবে আজকের জগতে আমাদের টিচার এবং স্টুডেন্টদেরকে কিভাবে নিয়োজিত করতে হবে নেক্সট যে আগামী 5 বছরের জন্য, তিনি অতি সুন্দরভাবে আমাদের কাছে ব্যাখ্যা করলেন। আমি আশা করব যে আমাদের ফ্যাকাল্টি যারা 4টে কলেজ থেকে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন তারা তাদের মধ্যে এটা নিয়েছেন এবং তারা 16 তারিখ থেকে যে আমাদের যে ফিজিক্যাল মোডে কলেজ শুরু হবে, ক্লাস শুরু হবে, সেখানে তারা ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করার কাজ শুরু করবেন। এতদিন তো অনলাইন মোডেই মানে দীর্ঘ 18 মাস ধরে ক্লাস চলছে। আগামী 16 তারিখ থেকে অ্যাজ পার গভর্নমেন্ট অর্ডার আমাদের সবগুলো জায়গাতেই ছাত্রছাত্রীরা আসবে এবং এটা আমাদের কাছে একটা আশীর্বাদ যে আমরা কাছাকাছি পাবো ছাত্রছাত্রীদেরকে। তো সেইখানে মাননীয় মন্ত্রীর যে মূল্যবান বক্তব্য, সেই বক্তব্যকে যাতে আমরা আত্মস্থ করতে পারি এবং সেই আত্মস্থ করে আমরা যেন তাদের মধ্যে সেটাকে ছড়িয়ে দিতে পারি, তবেই কিন্তু এই অনুষ্ঠানের একটা মূল্য আমরা রাখতে পারব। আমাকে যখন প্রফেসর ত্রিবেণী ব্যানার্জি এবং ডক্টর পাঠক বললেন ডক্টর সুভাষ সরকারের কথা, আমি এক কথায় রাজি হলাম। ওনারা দুজনেই বাঁকুড়ার থেকে আসেন। বাঁকুড়ার কয়েকজনই ফ্যাকাল্টি আছেন যারা ডেলি প্যাসেঞ্জারি করেন, আমাদের কলেজে আসেন এবং সন্ধ্যেবেলায় কলেজ হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে বাড়ি যান। তো ওরা উৎসাহিত হয়ে বললেন যে আমাদের ওখানকারই এমপি এবং তিনি আজ ভারতবর্ষের একজন মাননীয় মন্ত্রী, তাকে কি স্যার আমরা আনতে পারি? আমি তো খুব ভালো প্রস্তাব। এর মতন ভালো প্রস্তাব তো আর হতে পারে না, আমরা তো নিজেরা চেষ্টা করে এইভাবে করতে পারবো না, তো আপনারা চেষ্টা করে দেখুন না। তো উনি বলেন আপনি একটা চিঠি লিখুন। তো আমি সোসাইটি থেকে একটা চিঠি দিলাম এবং খুব দ্রুত দেখলাম ওনার দপ্তর থেকে সম্মতি এলো এবং আজকের যে অনুষ্ঠান এত সুন্দরভাবে অনুষ্ঠিত হলো তার জন্য আমি সবার কাছে কৃতজ্ঞ। মঞ্চে উপবিষ্ট আমাদের নতুন যে প্রিন্সিপাল যিনি আছেন ডক্টর সঞ্জয় এস পাওয়ার, তাকে আমি আমাদের সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে অভিনন্দন এবং ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি তার মূল্যবান বক্তব্য পেশ করার জন্য। আমার কলিগ এবং ডাক্তার এখানকার প্রেসিডেন্ট মিশন হসপিটালের চেয়ারম্যান ডক্টর সত্যজিৎ বোস, তাকে আমি আমার উষ্ণ অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। আমার যারা কলিগ মিস্টার জার্নাল সিং, মিস্টার রতন রায় চৌধুরী, তাদেরকে আমার সঙ্গে সমস্তভাবে থাকার জন্য তাদেরকে আমি ধন্যবাদ এবং অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। আমার সামনে উপস্থিত আমার প্রফেসর এবং টিচার, 4টে কলেজের যারা আজকে উপস্থিত হয়েছেন, দীর্ঘক্ষণ ধরে অপেক্ষা করে আছেন, অনেকক্ষণ ধরে। আমরা টাইম দিয়েছিলাম 9:45-এ রিচ করতে, 10:45-এ। ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কলেজকে বলেছিলাম 9:30টার সময় আসতে। তো তারা প্রত্যেকেই সারাক্ষণ অনেকক্ষণ ধরে অপেক্ষা করেছেন এবং সারাক্ষণ ধরে প্রোগ্রামটা মনোযোগ দিয়ে শুনেছেন এবং প্রত্যেকেই নিশ্চয়ই আনন্দ পেয়েছেন এবং তারা উপভোগ করেছেন। তাদের প্রত্যেককে আমি আমার সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে অভিনন্দন এবং ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। যারা প্রেস মিডিয়া বিভিন্ন জায়গা থেকে এসছেন, 24 ঘন্টা, এবিপি আনন্দ, আনন্দবাজার, বর্তমান, এই সময় এবং অন্যান্য যারা সংবাদপত্র এবং টেলিভিশনের যারা এসছেন, তাদের প্রত্যেককে আমাদের সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে ধন্যবাদ এবং অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। যারা সাউন্ড সিস্টেম এবং অন্যান্য লজিস্টিক দিয়ে সাপোর্ট করেছেন, তাদেরকে আমি আমাদের সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে অভিনন্দন এবং ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। সব শেষে আমাদের যে কর্পোরেট টিম, চিফ কর্পোরেট অ্যাফেয়ার্সের আন্ডারে যে আমাদের যে টিম, যারা এই কদিন ধরে সমস্ত রকম প্রোগ্রামটাকে যাতে ওয়েল অর্গানাইজড করা যায় এবং সমস্তভাবে তারা যে সহযোগিতা করেছেন এবং প্রোগ্রামটা মানে আমাদেরকে এই প্রোগ্রামটা সাকসেসফুল করার জন্য যা করেছেন, সেই জন্য তাদেরকে আমাদের সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে অভিনন্দন ও ধন্যবাদ। এবং সবশেষে আপনাদের সবাইকে আমার সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে অভিনন্দন ও ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে আমার কথা আমি শেষ করছি। নমস্কার।
অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ স্যার আপনার মূল্যবান বক্তব্যের জন্য। এবার আপনাদের সকলকে ধন্যবাদ এবং অভিনন্দন জানিয়ে আমাদের এই অনুষ্ঠানের সমাপ্তি এখানেই ঘোষণা করছি। Here we come to the end of today's program. Thank you all once again for your kind cooperation and participation. Have a great day. A request, please allow our media persons to please leave first. Faculty, you all are requested to please allow our media persons to leave first.
এদিক